answer. I'll pull some cards for you. Lynette, Tosh, Judy, Adrian, that girl, Jay, New Look, African, C Brown, 15 cents. You know what? Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I've got a few decks that I'm going to work with tonight. Abraham, miss and think about you. Darlena, thank you for coming. BB Lord, T-Rex, Dom, Cecily. Let's see, Darlena, Lynette, Abraham. Abraham. Abraham, is he alive? For some reason, the question has come up to ask you if he's even still alive. All right. Share my live, please. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. Daisy. That's Ambi from TikTok, Artemis, Darlena, Ayana. Is that person still alive? Because I'm being given thoughts to ask you if they are still alive. They are not. Asking me if somebody who's not here anymore is still asking about you. You are emotionally tied to somebody who is no longer with us. If they are still here, something else is going on with them. Okay, let's see. Cards are ending up everywhere. There's a lot of chaos around this person. It was Darlena, right? All right. There's a lot of chaos around this person. Oh my God. Okay. Look at this. So somebody feels trapped or restricted. Backed into a corner. I'm gonna stop. It's too much happening. Look at all these cards that came out. All right. Feel trapped or restricted, backed into a corner, and their hands are tied or victimized. Feel paralyzed by fear, terror, anxiety, feeling pressure. Marriage? Is marriage on the table? Is your boss in love with you? Ooh, Daisy, girl. Darlena, that's who I'm focusing on right now. There's chaotic energy around whoever that person is. One of you is feeling very trapped and cornered. This devil energy. It's talking about addiction, depression, and mental health. They have not told you that they are struggling with something. Something they haven't told you that they're struggling with mentally. The Hierophant came out as well. It's traditional institutions, traditional values. Conformity, are they still thinking about you? Have you guys separated? Did you separate? The Fool card came out, and what I am currently doing is trying to assess the energy, whether this is you or them, or both. I think you both might be in this energy. So I'm going to read these things off, and I want you to just kind of think about the words that I'm saying, and you should be able to answer the question on your own. Okay? Hold on. So with this Fool energy, with this card that came out, I feel both of you off of this. Innocence, freedom, originality, adventure, travel, foolishness, carelessness. That's him. Idealism, that's you. Youth, that's you. Somebody is stealing it from you. You're stressing, and you don't need to be. Spontaneity, lack of commitment, that's him. And new beginnings is you. I know that does not give you an answer of yes or no. This is, you need, you, okay. This is for entertainment purposes only. You need to be in this energy. Whatever this means to you when you see this picture, this is the energy you need to be in. It feels like acceptance and release. Mourning, or coming to understand that this is not going to ever be what you want it to be ideally. That's what I'm getting. So whether or not they still think about you, probably, but it is never going to be what you want it to be. That's why it felt so chaotic, I think. Somebody's energy is just all over the place. And even just talking about it is just making me really agitated. I don't know if you often feel agitated when around that person, but like, I'm just like done. And I think you need to, I think that that's you. It's just done. You know, it's just too much. It's like, you know, why is it so hard? Just answer yes or no. Just, you know, hopefully that's, you know, yeah, and yeah, I feel that. I do. I feel that. And I don't normally say stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, because, you know, a lot can happen when you go to giving, like, certain types of advice. I hope that helps. All right. High Priestess is coming out. This is random tarot cards. I haven't looked at anybody else's question. Just pulling some random cards. I'm going to grab some stacks. And I'm just going to pull. All right, Christina. High Priestess. High Priestess energy. Very regal. very directed. Christina, you are going to be focused on your coin and on advancing yourself professionally or educationally. So I feel like that's a no because you got others. Can I cuss on here? Can I say you got other shit to do? That's not your priority. You think it is. That's not what you really want. When Jay gets back in town, will we get back together? Love. All right, Christina. There you go, honey. This you right here. You busy. You busy. It's not what you want. You are focusing on other things. And because, girl, wait. Because you are doing it, you're going to end up a millionaire. You know what? Charge to the head and not the heart. Because you got other shit to focus on. That will come in time, but it's going to come when it's right. It's going to be somebody match energy and finances. Next card is Six of Pentacles. Who is that for? Somebody just asked me a question. I forgot who it was. Six of Pentacles and the Tower. This is chaos and togetherness all in the same. All right, this one came out first. This is a partnership, twin type energy. You see, they match cup for cup. You know, the hair and all of that. They're both drinking tea. They both have a teacup. One is getting way more out of this partnership than the other. Six of Pentacles, that's even. That's 3 and 3, half and half. Something is coming to disrupt. Something is coming to disrupt and fracture what was evenly split. I don't remember your question. I've lost track of it. But it is matched energy until it matters. When it matters, it is not going to be matched energy. One of these is bigger than the other. Can you see that fracture in the relationship or in the house? And it looks like somebody's got windows and somebody does not. There's more destruction on one side than the other. It's unmatched energy when it really matters. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go to the restroom. Hold on. Let me see how I pause this thing. Be right back. If you guys, hey man, if you pick like something to eat, then I'll just give you my card. If you pick something to eat, I'll give you my card. It's up to you, but I'm in a live. So, all right, I'm back. Sorry. I had to go to the bathroom. All right, I am putting that deck down. All right. Lolly Will babies. I'm in a reading, so you decide. Babies. This is not the right deck. This is not the right deck for that question. Just give me a minute, because I'm not able to pull away. Can I say not right now? Yes, but not right now. Yes, but not right now. And I don't know when. 4 cups. Are you guys going on a cruise? It's a lot of water. I'm going to put that down. Yes. After your cruise and practicing with a puppy. Does that make sense? And here's why I say that. Smack dab in the middle. Look at smack dab in the middle. And this is what's on the bottom of the deck. There's water. Then I sat the deck down. And then I separated the cards. And the baby is right in the middle. And this is the Ace of Wands. So listen, right? For entertainment purposes only, right? Because I don't want to get in trouble. I see water. So there's a cruise or a trip that involves a lot of water in the surroundings. That is where you two will come together emotionally and mentally and start to master what the meanings of your relationship are. Come to a joinder, I guess. You'll come together, not physically, but like, you know, like goals and where you want to be and what you want to take place, right? Then you're going to practice with a puppy first. Possibly a husky. But one of you has green eyes. Then you have to master these emotions, or you both have to come to a level of maturity where you're mastering emotions, because wands are emotions. And then if you DM me, I'll give you my name so you can put my name in there when you have this baby. My name is pretty rare. There's like 50 people in the entire world. I've Googled myself. My real name. That's what I've got. You love dogs? That's good. Yeah. That's what I see. That husky or somebody has green eyes. Does one of you have green eyes? Does one of you have green eyes? Or really pretty eyes? The baby will too. All right. You're welcome. Okay. Here's my bank card. You can use it to do the DoorDash. You hear me? Hear me? Sorry, I haven't eaten dinner yet. Yeah, make sure you get Devin something too. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I mean, you don't have to feel obligated. I'm just messing with you, but my name is Rare. All right. So I'm going to go on to a different deck. You're welcome. So Light Seers Tarot deck. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's running into money head first. Somebody is running head first into money. You're establishing a business. You are the one in charge. This Emperor energy is just, it's powerful. This is a really good business idea, or you've got a lot of financial backing for it. It's going to take off. It's an 8, not a 10, and it's not an ace, but you've got a lot of different avenues to go with it. Look at, these are all the different ideas you've got to accompany that one major thing. Like, these are all the expansions that you've got set. Once this takes off, you are going to be set, sitting back. Who is that? Oh, really? Oh, you still with me? Well, it looks like it's going to be successful. Wow. Does it involve a lot of research? Yeah, you're pregnant with this idea. It involved a lot of research. I think it's got to do with naturals. Herbs. Yeah, there's a lot of naturals and herbs mixing, like Dr. Sebi type stuff. And this is something that you've been thinking of for a very long time. You've thought about how these things work together for good, and you know it's going to work. Second coming of Dr. Sebi. Oh. You and Monica go out. $80? Yeah, I mean, because ain't nobody finna go driving, but no. If it'll go through, yeah, it's fine. All right. Somebody just asked me a question. It's saying that it's an ending, and it's ending in defeat, backstabbing, and betrayal. That was a relationship question, I believe. I think that's it. Oh, that one flipped right on over. So that is ending in defeat. So, okay. Shoot. I'll just do it like this then, since it doesn't want to stay in my hand. That also could mean something. Endings. Curiosity. What the heck? Security. Mm-hmm. Did it work?
Yeah, it's going through.
Bitterness. Bad mouthing. Delayed news. Patience needed. You'll need to be patient. You have a hater. But it won't stop your bread. King of Pentacles is coming through. Big time. Mature, grounded male, successful, wealthy, business. Bettering yourself. Yeah. They'll try it. They'll try it. It won't work. It won't work. That's too bad. Not too bad that it won't work, but just too bad that you've got somebody that's that close to you, who doesn't mean you well. They're doing, they're trying really hard to stay right by you so they can F you when it matters. You need to pay attention. You know what? You know what my dad always says? It don't cost you nothing to pay attention. So in this case, what I would do is I would be listening. And it almost feels like it might feel like paranoid type of stuff. But when engaging with people, friend, family, or foe, listen 10 times as much as you speak, because you will hear what their intentions are just by their speech. Only you are going to know what that means when it comes forward. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to give this to you. You have someone around you who does not mean you well. When they speak, you will hear it. You'll know. What you mean by that? You know what I mean? Like it'll resonate in your ear. Oh, you do not have my best interest at heart. Is Geo thinking about you? Hold on. I hear no. I hear no. I hear, girl, he ain't thinking about you. I mean, I'm not laughing, but, you know. That's what I hear. Make sure these are all upside down. It's telling me to do this part right here. Ooh, that was an uneven, this is an uneven exchange. Geo ain't thinking about you. There we go again. No. No results. Says I don't react when people mention you. Did he say something to you messed up? Hold on, let me get this because it flipped upside down. He wants to take back words that he said to you. Doesn't react when people mention you. He's trying to become a better person, and the timing, damn, wasn't right for y'all. I wonder if you're happy without me. Yes, he's thinking about you. No, he's not willing to change for you. 2 boys to Texas in July. They're not in your custody because you weren't right. They were taken from you by the state, CPS, something like that. That's why you don't have them. If you are clean and sober, this looks like chakras aligned to me. I don't know if mental health is an issue for you, but this is where you need to be when you go in for your interview or whatever it is you have to go to. That's, you need to be all even and clean. Test negative. Only if this is how you can reflect. If this is your reflective energy, then I would say probably yeah. If it comes off as anything other, see how this is like all of the colors of the chakra, and she's just completely at peace, just as, you know, zen. She's there. If this is not what you're reflecting, then the answer is not going to be a yes. But if it is, it looks like you've got it together. And this is not even financial. This is like spiritual, mental health type stuff. Maybe substance of some sort, you know, if you straightened out yourself. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but this is not financial though. This is just, you know, because the other part, you'll figure that out, that financial piece out. This is more so like, mental balance. And then the star right here is in the solar plexus, right? What's the solar plexus? Gut feelings. Oh man, I'm not that well versed on the chakras, but read up on what the solar plexus, the one that's yellow is the solar plexus right there in the middle. You have some unresolved traumas and stuff of your own, so that you don't end up taking things out on them. You need to straighten that out. So before you go pick them up, you need to have that under control. I would think that if they're with their dad, if the financials are the problem, he'll support as long as he thinks that you have, stuff together. So otherwise, you do more damage than good. Not about you. Remember that. About them. Yeah. A lot of people. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. You've got something else to offer, though. You've got something else to offer. you you're on social media, aren't you? I feel like you have something else to offer. Social media is coming up, and you need to explore that more. You're probably gonna thrive right here using your phone on the internet. Yeah, yeah. Try try right here on TikTok. Yeah, try right here on TikTok. I mean, I did not realize that people were on here making that kind of money. And I'm just trying to build up to it. I'm not there yet. Like my little reward thing said $5, but I'm finna take that $5 and I'm finna manifest 5 million, girl. I would encourage you to be thinking outside of the box. Even on YouTube, I've also been seeing people saying that, like, just starting YouTube channels and just to be you. And they're like, oh, find your niche. I'm like, I'm all over the place. One day it's hair and it's wigs and it's makeup and it's tarot and it's cleaning the house and it's the dog and it's the cat. There's something. And so I would encourage you to, I would encourage you to look into that. Start the YouTube channel and let the TikTok and the YouTube bounce off each other. Like whatever I do on TikTok, I post on YouTube. Whatever I do on YouTube, I post it on TikTok. And I got that from one of the creators that's got 1 million followers. Every time I think about it, it's a post. And then there was some girl on here who did like 20 posts a day. Like, who got time for that? But anyway, because she did that, she ended up getting like 1 million followers in a short amount of time. I can imagine what her royalty checks are looking like. There you go. So take a look. If you've got 1,000 followers, or you can go into those grow rooms and obtain 1,000 followers quick and then get onto the pilot program and all the different stuff. You're fine. You're gonna be fine. There's so many ways to make money with these little handheld computers these days. You'll be fine. Just take a look into it, dig into it. Yep. One of the people I follow, she said that in like 8 months she made, did she say she made $1 million or 500,000 bucks or something like that. Gross, big money. Big money. Take a look. It's not hard to make $1 these days. And if all else fails, girl, shit, do DoorDash. Got a car? Got a check. It's like that. Uber Eats, DoorDash. You can deliver the food. You can pick them up from the airport, drop them off with a pizza in the backseat. I mean, you're going to be fine, Blossom. No worries. Will Daniel come back to you? Kimberly, do you want him back? Do you want him back? That's not the right deck. Do better. Too young. Good luck, Blossom. Kimberly, it says you and I were too young. Don't know if that's him or you thinking that. Alright. I got another flyer. Hold on. So many things remind him of you, and you speak to him through music. You guys got a favorite song? Or there is a song that he is hearing all the time that has him attracted to you or has him wanting you. Sure. Oh, I was too late. I'm sorry. Music. It allows me to wow, this is kind of fun. Let's go with party. All right, is Josh on the way home? Kara. What do you suppose would bring a yes and a no about? What would bring a yes and a no? And this slid off on the on the floor. Why? Why would I get poverty and abundance, those are in conflict with one another. They're in conflict with one another. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, is he in the military? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't know where that came from. Hold on, okay? Oh, girl. You're not one of my followers. Hold on a second. Let me figure out how to do this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to turn the music off because I don't know what I did to turn it on. I'm so sorry. Nope. Did that stop it? Can you hear me? No, I'm trying to figure out how to stop the music. There it goes. All right. Can you hear me now? Oh, perfect. Okay. So, why it would be giving me both a yes and a no is in conflict with one another. I don't really know why I would be getting a yes and a no. One of them is the sun, and one of them is talking about poverty. So, if he's coming back, there's a temporary hardship that's financial, negative change in circumstances. Okay, I hear it. Okay, so the no, if he is not coming back, there's a financial hardship that is coming. And if he is coming back, then it's a positive. The sun is coming out. It's freedom, fun, success, optimism. Are you relying on him financially? Are you pregnant? That's what's on the card for if he does. I don't understand. If he doesn't, then there's hardship. If he does, then there's pregnancy. And if you're not sure, you better check. You probably should check, just to be sure. Don't use that as a reason for him to come back, though. That won't end well. People become resentful when they feel trapped, so don't do anything like that on purpose. Never ends well. I'm just turning these cards right side up because they've been coming out all over the place. Does RL love Tiara? Give me a second. Let me turn these cards correctly. Why is that a question? That's what I'm feeling. Why is that a question? If you have to question whether or not someone loves you, that's a problem. Should already be like felt. You should already like be able to feel whether or not that's a yes or a no. You're welcome. Should not have to ask that question as to whether or not somebody loves you. Those two things conflict. Do you see how? Shouldn't be a question though. It shouldn't be. You should be already feeling whether or not that's a yes or a no. And if it is not already felt, it might be and I don't know your parentage, right? But so you know how like your grandma loves you because she makes you biscuits, or your auntie loves you because she gave you candy when your mama wasn't looking, or even when your mama said no. Or I don't know, like you were your grandpa's favorite child because out of all of your cousins, you're the only one that got extra kumquats in your fruit basket. Personal story. So it's kind of like that. I got a yes and a maybe on these cards. 4 of Wands, it's emotion, a community. Six of Swords, maybe, and in transition. This is talking about a reunion and a wedding. And then the maybe is talking about calmer waters. It's chaotic to be with this person. So, okay, hold on. If they love you, but it's chaotic, is it really love? And okay, but this is, if they do if this maybe is on the positive side, they will transform for you. But it won't be without hardship, baby. One of y'all is the rower, and one of y'all is this person. I don't know what you feel coming off of this image, but I don't want to be either one of these. It's like struggle love. I was reading for Miss Thickness. You're married. A struggle love. Where those cards go? It says overcoming hardship, hon. But this also is talking about running away. So you guys are gonna have to leave your current surroundings for this to work out well. Good. It might be time to move away from family and familiar surroundings. If you can do it. I know moving is expensive. Somebody asked me a question. Well, Cody, who was that? Nene. Will Cody leave me alone? Man, those Wisdom of the Oracle cards are kind of hard to read. I don't really want to use them, but I'm being directed to use those. I don't want to because they're so hard. So this is saying you speak to me through music. Oh boy, that's chaotic. I wish I could share my good news with you. Does he have something going on? Or do you know? Do you know if he has something going on, positive or not? Nene. Sorry, that's nasty. He's listening to music. You guys probably share a favorite song or something. It says you speak to me through music. He's using music to stay near you. Man. These cards get really slick. Oh, I'm shuffling upside down. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jacqueline and Casper. Jacqueline. That's kind of pretty. This one is for Nene. I've got by the book and observer. So, Nini, watch 10 times more than you speak. Your answer will come by watching more than you speak. Something regarding the 13th or the number 13. Yeah, usually when you move away from like friends, family, familiar settings and surroundings, you only have one another to depend on, then that's when you truly come together as a unit, as a couple. It may take, some coordination, some time, some saving, but that's probably what's best if the relationship is going to do well. All right. And Nini, and the other card is by the book. So, elephants are intelligent. Extremely protective. I see a father, a mother, and a child. This person is trying not to repeat history. They have a broken home. And they're trying to do things the right way. You know what that means more than I know what that means for you. Good luck, Miss Thickness. Okay, Jacqueline, will he stay with her? He's married. Is he married? First thing came to mind is that he's married. None of these cards are right for your question. But why? He's married. He's married and he's not flexible. He's not able to be flexible. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. There's small kids involved. There's no room for you. this. I can't even. But the relationship with you is smoother than the one at home, probably because there's no obligation, no responsibility, no I'm required to do XYZ, no money, no financials, very little responsibility tied to being with you. And you are taking whatever is poured out, and you love it. It's promising the sun, the moon, and the stars, and you're just like, okay, yes, I take you at your word, even though every time there's a promise that's broken, stabs you dead in the heart, you are still there, reliable, and you're giving them your money. Thank you, Aquilin. Jenna, no. Charlotte, yes. Okay, Keyshawn. She broke up with you. She broke up with you, Keyshawn. Twice I've seen this same card. There's some good news that she just came upon. She does not want to share with you. And she's leaving. Out the country, out the state, out the area. Did she get in college? Did she get a job that's abroad? Something's up. good. Don't. You hear from Chris Kaylin. Yeah, is that something she asked for, Keyshawn? Sometimes when you're not asking, you're not looking, you're not begging, you're not following, you're not responding, it'll come back around. And if she's for you, she's gonna be there. Where are those two sitting there? Emperor, security, and rest. 2 yeses and a no. Kaylin. One of y'all is very stable. And in a high up position, some type of role where like you're the boss. You also make all the money. And Chris has a lot of fear, anxiety, and stress about you making all of the money. But that's a him problem. And he's not going to be able to overcome it. No worries. Well, you make a lot of money. Can I ask that? You are the one who makes the money. And some people cannot deal with, some men cannot take that the woman is the breadwinner. It's dumb to me because if you're making all the money, I don't really care. As long as the bills get paid and I can go get a Starbucks every so often. Buy a new shirt, lights on, that type of stuff. You'll be alright. He'll come back. Once he gets over it, realizes that, being hung up on certain things not worth it. Especially if he wants to be with you. Oh, he's the boss at work. other app. Who's making all the money? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Gabby. One of you is sick. Ruben. You show up as the high priestess. Ruben. Does he want to work things out? Why did that slow down? You are showing up as the high priestess. Hard to deal with, difficult to manage, high maintenance, truthful, cutting to the chase. And he's showing up as indecisive, with conflicting thought processes, and not a lot of money. Maybe not. So, in saying that one of you might be sick, take that with a grain of salt. So I don't want to say that like that. Make sure you stay up on your well checks. Thank you. Glad to hear that. Okay. You're welcome, y'all. Hey, Ray, can you check on the food?
What's that, bro?
Check the app and see what time the food is supposed to come.
It's on your way.
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Huh?
How soon? When will they be here?
On that little,
I ordered DoorDash, y'all. My dinner come. I'm out of here. I'm so hungry. Am I gonna meet somebody tomorrow? I'm not sure, Joanna. I'm gonna answer CC's question, will my marriage work out? And then let me think about whether or not you're going to meet someone tomorrow. It's kind of a broad question. What's the purpose of the meeting? Friendship, romance, job. So CC, do you want it to? CC, do you want it to? You're welcome. CC.
Hey, man. It's on your way here.
2 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute.
It's about 5 minutes.
You gonna go to the door and get it, or
Hold on, go to the store.
the door? You gotta move that box.
I reached the car. What box?
The box that I had
It's right
the
in front of the door?
yeah.
Yes, you can't move it there.
I'm sorry, CC, if you answered. Do you want it to?
Alright. Hey, big guy.
CC, my question to you is, do you want it to? I feel like the energy is saying there are lots of options. This card is talking about dreams. It's saying there's lots of options, choices, multiple possibilities, and opportunities. So it's whether or not you want it to, the both of you. So work on it, because actually it was, the Judgment card. So it's depending on what you want. The two of you want mostly what you want. It was like it said. Where's that card? I'll show it to you. Let me find it. So I shuffled again. It was a card that said that there were a lot of options, different outcomes. It just depends on what you want. Damn, I thought I showed it to you, but there it goes. See, lots of options, choices, possibilities, opportunities. So it depends on you. Either both of you, that's just one person, and how you want it to come out. Don't mind that. That's not this is you, right? You're looking at all of the different. There must be a lot of things for you to consider. So it's not cut and dry. Jazzy. Is he over 25 years old? Jazzy, he's over 25 and he makes good money.
Alright.
All right. Jazzy. He's over 25. And he makes the money. Will he get over you? He's powerful and he has his own business. The answer is yes. And he's arrogant. Okay. You guys, my food is here. I'm so hungry. I appreciate you showing up in this room for me. I will try to set a consistent schedule to say that I will be here every day at a certain time. If I am not consistent because of the way that I work, don't charge it to my heart. I would say just set an alert to know when I'm going live. Most times when I'm going live, it's the tarot cards. Sometimes it's shoppable content, like, stuff that I've gotten off TikTok Shop. I'm getting ready to get off of here so I can go and eat. I hope that I've been able to answer you guys' questions. I'd like to say that I'll try to go live again, probably Tuesday. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Tuesdays and Wednesdays for sure. At nighttime is like 85 to 90% likely on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'm on Pacific time, so somewhere between 7 p.m. and later. Could be all day. But if you set an alert, follow me, then you'll know when I go live. And again, thank you for giving me the opportunity to do the readings. It helps me practice and get better at this. So, thank you and good night.